So systems are the backbone of any successful agency. I think we all know that. But today we want to talk about how we at Dot & Company, what we make sure every agency has in order for us to do a good job as a client account manager.
Welcome to the Happy Clients Podcast, brought to you by Dot & Company. Whether you're a virtual assistant, an agency owner, or a client-facing account manager, we all deal with clients. Lucky for you, client management is what we do best. Now, let's dig in, chat cam life, and have some fun along the way. Cheers to happy clients.
So firstly, we are looking at the client onboarding system. And if you know us at Dot, we love a client onboarding system. But it's one of the most important things because it's the first client experience. So you have the sales call, the client says yes. That's when this client onboarding system starts. So generally in most agencies, that's when they hand it over to us as the client account manager or someone on their team. But this is really important to have intact because it allows you to quickly get clients on board and it allows you to scale a little bit faster because you know that you can handle an influx of clients because you have the systems to do so.
Yeah, and it's kind of twofold, right? The client needs to be super welcome to the agency in a really warm way. We want to start that relationship off strong, but then if we also are super efficient, then the client will get ads launched and start making money even quicker, which is a really good look for the agency. So in a world where things move so quickly, it's good to have these systems in place so that when you are able and the clients start coming on, you can move as quickly as possible, getting results and getting the ads to a place where your agency can manage them, they're delivering results, and it's a really great relationship on both ends.
Exactly. And I think the big thing for agencies to know is that client onboarding systems are going to change and evolve. So for example, when we were working with Brandon at Solar Cheat Code, when we started working with them, they had 0 clients. They just had a wait list of clients. So when we built with them their onboarding system, that looked very different when we were onboarding 3 clients versus when we got to 70 clients. That onboarding system evolved over those years. And that is something that I think most agency owners think that they have to jump in and have the perfect system and it's going to be there forever. It's something that evolves and it's something that we as CAMs are trained to always be thinking about systems and processes in a way where it's like, oh, we made a mistake, we need to update the process, or this could be more efficient, or we could do it better this way. You're always tweaking that onboarding system. So don't think it has to be perfect.
Yeah, and you could need different things from different people, right? Every client can be different. They could also be the exact same, which is a dream. But if they were different or have different assets, or maybe they have Google ads and Facebook ads, and maybe they have Shopify, or maybe they have BigCommerce. I've worked with people working on BigCommerce. So it's interesting what each client needs, and that can also evolve. So just having a process that is really general and you get all that information up front makes everybody's job move really quickly, which is definitely advantageous.
Absolutely. So next up, another piece of the system is the ongoing management. So our role as the client account manager is to keep your clients happy, of course, but we need to know what's going to happen from launch to keeping them happy. Are we going to be sending them weekly reports or monthly reports? And if we are, who's preparing us the data? When do we want to send these? Are they going to be meetings or are they going to be Loom videos? All of these pieces are really important to lay out in a systematic way so that we can make sure we're doing a good job to keep the clients happy and the projects on track.
And I think it's super important for clients to know those expectations, right? Here's what you're going to get every week. It's a Loom video with your high level stats, your metrics. Every month, you're going to get a detailed report. As a client, I can just imagine that knowing those expectations and knowing that there's a system in place for reporting or pulsing on your account, that's really definitely something that the client needs to know. So you can set up those expectations at the same time, A, because it's in the system and you know what's going to happen, and B, it happens with every client every single time. So it's good to have these sort of set processes, but also understand, like we said, that they can be moving and evolving all the time. So we know that onboarding is super important. You've developed that relationship, and then ongoing management, you've tested, you're optimizing, things are going great, you're scaling. And then we really need to make sure that these clients are happy. Yeah, we give them reporting with results. They can be good. They could maybe sometimes even be bad. So we need to really understand what the clients are thinking on their end. And the best way for us to do that is through a survey. So we actually have surveys that we'll give to clients, and they can give us really raw feedback that helps the whole team. They're quick, they're easy, they don't take too long, and clients can really respond to those in a way that really allows everybody to be aligned, right? And then kind of around that month 3, another sort of secret tool that we like to give clients is think about sending them a little present, a little gift. Things generally kind of take this turn around month 2 or 3. So it's a great time to really show the client that you appreciate them and appreciate working on their account and their business. And a great way to do that is to send them a little something. And we've sent clients anything from wine to, I know we've sent succulents before, sweet treats, or even a Starbucks gift card. There's
Katie,
lots
you're
of,
forgetting the coolest gift we ever sent.
what was it?
Those custom cookies that we had done for all of our clients.
That was the best one. That actually was the best one. And we got so much awesome feedback from that, I mean, who doesn't love their logo on a cookie?
Yeah.
That
It
is
was
the best
pretty
gift.
cool. Yeah.
So always think about those little special touches for sure. You have the onboarding checked off, things are going great, you're managing the account, and then you want to make sure that that client is super happy. Send them a survey, get that feedback, and then always send gifts when you feel like it's an appropriate time. You want to just let them know that you really value their business, and here's a little token of appreciation.
Mm-hmm. And I think another thing when it comes to sending gifts, keeping clients happy is inevitably there's going to be a time when clients think about whether they want to stay or they want to leave. So whether that's their contract is up or they're month to month, or maybe they're performance based and they want to take it somewhere else, the more that you can manage and the more that you can nurture this relationship and make them feel like it's more than just the results, it's you as a person, it's the agency, the team, the better. Because when they come up on re-signing or whatnot, it's just better for retention of clients. So all of these things combined, from the sales process to the client onboarding flow to ongoing management, the Loom videos, the gifts, all of these things compound into their decision to stay or to go to another agency.
Yeah, to piggyback on that, I actually manage all the CAMs at Dot and Company. So I'm kind of privy to a lot of this information and make sure that things are on track and people are re-signing. And there's actually been instances where clients have seen like the bare bones of results for like almost an entire year, just like one times ROAS, like nothing spectacular, not really even a certain growth. But that client account manager had a really great relationship with this person. They were talking once a week. That person also had a really great understanding of digital marketing and how her ads actually should be performing and why they might not be performing to the 2, 3, 4 times ROAS. So that definitely helped. But knowing that that client account manager was very much a part of that person's life, they called every week, they were touching base on the account, and there was a system in place to actually build that relationship while the ads were building themselves, which took longer than anybody had ever expected. That's just a great example of how having something, a weekly touch point, weekly reports, these really great systems in place that actually when you get to that sort of re-signing place, that they know that you have it together. So they're happy to trust the process, which is a really great feeling for an agency.
And if you haven't already downloaded our checklist, make sure you grab that. It's something that you can easily just import right into your project management software and get started on customizing right away. So head over to dotandcompany.co/checklist or click the link below.
Logo cookies.
Thank you for listening into another episode of the Happy Clients podcast. Until next time,
Cheers to happy clients.